Welcome back to our exciting vlog series on board the magnificent P&O Britannia for day 4 of our Mediterranean cruise adventure. Wow, time really cruises when you're having fun, doesn't it? We're approaching our first port of call, the iconic destination of Gibraltar. After a hearty breakfast from the buffet, followed by some cheeky pastries of course, it was time to head up to the top decks to watch our approach into port. Gibraltar is a British overseas territory located to the south of Spain. With a population of 32,500 and an area of 6.8 square kilometres, Gibraltar is best known for its 426 metre limestone rock, whose formation dates back around 40 million years ago. So basically, if the rock had a birthday cake, it would have quite a few candles to blow out. Alright, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to Gibraltar, a slice of home away from home. Now unfortunately we don't actually have that much time in port today, arriving at 1 PM and all aboard by 7:30 PM. So there's not a lot of time to get done what I want to do, so I'm in a bit of a hurry to be honest. And of course what I want to do is to scale the rock of Gibraltar, this massive rock you can see right in front of you. Now you can take the cable car, which you can sort of see here, but we're not going to be doing that. Instead, I'm going to be taking what is known as the Mediterranean steps, which of course are on the other side of Gibraltar. Just had to be, didn't it? So I'm going to be taking this route you can now see on screen, which is going to take about an hour on foot to get there. And then I have no idea how long it's going to take to actually walk up the steps, no idea how far I can go. It's all just a bit of a mess, but we're going to give it a go anyway and see how it goes. There you go, so I think the beginning of the steps is around about there, I think. That's about where we've got to go. So it's quite a distance, but yeah, it should just take about an hour to get there. Alright, so just to give you guys a quick rundown of what I'm going to be taking with me to Gibraltar. Probably the most important thing is your water. You want to stay hydrated, so we've got that. Got some sun cream, I have just lotioned up, but just in case I need some more, I've got that as well. A waterproof case, it's not due to rain, but just in case it does, I've got a waterproof case for my phone. I've got a power bank that's fully charged and a cable in case I run out of power. I'm taking £30 with me. I don't normally take money with me, but because we're in Gibraltar, they will accept Great British money, so I'll take that. Sunglasses, because I need to look cool, so there you go. And I'm also taking my 360 camera, because hopefully what I'm planning to do is to get some shots from the top of the rock. So if I manage to do that, that'll be the video posted after this one. If not, it'll probably just be a sail away. But I'm taking that as well. Okay, so that's everything, me ready to go. The last thing I'd also do is check that the time on your phone or your watch matches the ship's time, because you don't want to be left behind. But that's everything, so without further ado, let's go climb a rock. After my struggle disembarking the ship, I was finally on solid land. It was time to explore our first port of call. Luckily, I had my tourist instincts that I would be following to ensure I get there in good time. Despite being a British territory, you may be surprised to learn that they actually drive on the right-hand side of the road. Now, is it just me, or is that just not right? I mean, well, it is right, but it's not right. Anyway, a bit away from the cruise terminal, I arrived at the Grand Casemates Square, a relaxing place to enjoy a drink or two, or maybe just enjoy some fish and chips. And on the other side of the square, we find Main Street. This high street has a particular British feel to it, just with some added sun, of course. You will find some of your favourite British brands down here, like Holland & Barrett and Marks & Spencer. After exiting the high street, we start ascending as we make progress towards those Mediterranean steps. Now, if you are going to attempt this trek, be warned that there are areas where the pavement completely disappears. Which, you know, now I think of it, really surprises me. I mean, in Britain, they will shut the road if even a millimetre of the pavement is closed off. But in Gibraltar, nah, it doesn't matter. They can walk on the road, they said. That's not a problem. I'm getting distracted again, aren't I? After wiping the sweat off my head, I continued my trek upwards, up the sketchy roads of Gibraltar, making sure to dodge the many taxis that were travelling up and down this road as well. There were some stunning views to be seen up here, but to my surprise, you needed the Nature Reserve Pass to enter the Mediterranean steps. Well, it's a good job I brought that 30 quid, wasn't it? Wrong. They only accept card payments. Oh well, that's not a problem at all. I can just purchase the pass online. Oh, what? And with that, I was defeated. The Rock had defeated me. And I'm not talking about the rich, handsome one. I'm talking about Gibraltar. With defeat heavy on my chest, I sulked my way back down the Rock. But wait a minute. I'm not a guy who is defeated quite so easily. I'm not going to let this sunny version of Britain defeat me. I am capture cruising, and it's time to pull out Plan B. So I continue walking down the Rock, a destination in my mind. Nothing was going to stop me. There was nothing I wouldn't do, as I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 5,000 miles to end up right at Europa Point. Da-da-da-da! Europa Point is found at the southern tip of Gibraltar, and apart from having a playing field here, you will also find Harding's Battery, a refurbished artillery battery that was built in 1859. You can even have a look underneath. But not today. Did you know that this gun could fire 800-pound projectiles that were over a foot in diameter to the other side of the Straits of Gibraltar? Well, that is if Wikipedia is to be believed. It is here you will also find the creatively named Europa Point Lighthouse. Constructed in 1838, it stands 20 meters tall and still actually remains active to this day. You know, you could spend a fair bit of time here at Europa Point, with the calming panoramic views of the sea, the backdrop of Africa in the distance, and the staggering Rock of Gibraltar just behind you. The cliff face and turquoise blue waters make you feel all dreamy inside, like you want to drift off. And after having a nap on a very comfortable bench, it was time to head back to the ship. It was going to be a long journey back, but one I knew I had to take. Minutes turned to days, days to months. The lampposts even tried to stop me, but luckily I hadn't spent too much time in the buffet yet. I had reached the end of the line. With no energy left, I staggered my way over to the fence. And after I rested my hand upon... Wait, why is the Britannia all the way over there? No, I can't do it. I can't go on anymore. But then, in the wind, a voice came to me. Buffet. I suddenly muscled the strength of 1,000 men. I can do this. I will do this. Nothing can distract me from getting back to the ship. A distillery tries to tempt me. Not interested. I'm going over 1,000 miles an hour. The sign tells me to slow down, but I can't. Even the pavement tries to stop me by disappearing. Ha! You'll have to do better than that, I'm afraid. So the pavement narrows again. No matter, I'm a car now. Broom, broom. God. Horatio points me in the direction of my buffet. I'm getting closer and closer. And then a glimmer of hope. Honey, I'm home. Oh God, that's so cringe. The P&O Britannia. Oh, how I've missed you, girl. I gotta go though. Gotta go. Now this is. Oh, is this gammon? All right, guys. So that was Gibraltar, and I think it's fair to say it didn't quite go according to plan. But that's okay. Sometimes in life, things don't go according to plan, but it's what you do about it that matters. And hopefully, I managed to salvage a decent day at port out of today. But yeah, it won't be long until we leave the port of Gibraltar, on to our next port, which will be Ibiza after a sea day tomorrow. I assume that there's some people that haven't returned to the ship yet, because they're doing some announcements, trying to chase people up. The one thing I will say before I leave is I was actually stopped by 2 people when I was in Gibraltar asking for directions. So I don't know whether it's because I look like I belong here, or if I look like I knew what I was doing. But yeah, that was kind of strange. They asked me, like I know what I'm doing. I was just like, I think I was quite confident in my answer. It was just such a strange, and they hit me with the, do you speak English? Like, yes. I was gonna joke and go, ah, oui, oui, but I didn't. But yeah, let's sail away. All right, guys, I don't have a lot of time. It's me. I'm from the future. I came here to deliver an important message. It's about your kids, Marty. Something's gone. No, wait, that's not why I'm here. Why am I here? Ah, this. This is why I'm here. What is this? What is this number? I can't count this high. Oh, God, that was really loud. Yes, guys, we have reached 1,000 subscribers on the channel. That's a lot of people. I can't really count how many that is. And it's all thanks to you. And you. And you. Not you, Carol. Not you. No. Are my hands really that small? They ran out of 1,000 subscriber balloons, so this will kind of have to do, I think. Yes, in all seriousness though, a massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and even those that haven't. People that watch my content, people that enjoy it, people that hate it, whatever, everyone, you know, everyone that supports me, the regulars in the comments, you know who you are, everyone down there. Massive thank you to everyone supporting me and what I do. It's not like it took me over 7 years to get to this point. What am I doing with my life? But I hope that you continue to enjoy my content and come with me on these cruises for years to come. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I can get to 10,000 subscribers by the time I retire. Fingers crossed. But yes, a massive thank you to everyone. And if anyone wants 49 party poppers, please let me know. Oh. 48 party poppers. God, stinks. Oh. All right, sorry for interrupting your sail away. Please enjoy the rest of the sail away. Thank you for 1,000. Cheers. All right, well, guys, I've come back to you later in the evening because my phone did overheat following that time lapse, which is, I guess, a testament to how hot it really is. But yes, that is now the end of the day for me, but I've noticed just looking outside, I don't think we're actually moving. I don't think we're moving. Either that or we're going very, very slowly, I'm not sure. Alright, so I've just checked the navigation channel on the TV and it says, yes, we are moving, currently going 11 knots. So we are going quite slowly for some reason. But we are moving, I guess. It just doesn't, when you look at it from out there, it just doesn't look like we're moving at all. Or is that just me? Am I going crazy? I'm not really sure. But according to this, we are moving at a very quick speed of 11 knots. Alright, so not sure if we are moving, not moving, whatever it is. We're still cruising. So that's going to bring us to the end of day 4 on board the P&O Britannia. Make sure you come back tomorrow, where we'll be spending a day at sea. And maybe a few days at sea if we keep up this pace, because it's going to take forever to get to Ibiza at this rate, but that's fine. And I'm going to leave you with a view of the sunset and the sea that's maybe not really moving. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys.